buddy Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans. I get today's manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Boruto 2 Blue Vortex chapter 26, aka chapter 106. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little Bubba Kitty, who's somewhere around here, hopefully being good kitties, and this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon, where we are doing our anime live reaction content. Because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we could have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, which we covered in both the sub and the dub. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked summer anime season coming to a close in which we're covering Witch Watch, Gachiakuta, Togenanki, and the second seasons of My Dress Up Darling and Dan to Dan, which we're covering tomorrow. And there's even more on the way, including Boruto. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, okay, first off, we gotta talk about this color page here. Because Ikemoto, like, for fuck's sake, this is getting very frustrating that the poses are really goddamn stiff. It is. Because Momoshiki looks great. But man, if he was just leaning a little bit more to the left and then had his right leg like outstretched just a little bit more, then this would be freaking fierce. It would be so fierce. Because the hair is moving, which is nice. But the reason why I say this is because, one, Ikemoto says, you know, he's inspired by JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Well, JoJo's all about fluidity. It's all about exaggeration and movement. Well, it's very couture, especially since they did a chapter revolving around Gucci, for fuck's sake. But yeah, it gives it more shape too, and I really, it's so close to being so perfect, man. It just needs just a couple of tweaks. But anyways, this cover page, by the way, is a reference to the Japanese folktale, The Spider's Thread. And what it says here is, into the depths of hell, a thread extends. God, this is so cool. Okay, in last chapter, as it says here on this color page, Sarada and Sumire reconcile. Yeah, Ino was not happy that she wasn't part of that. And Boruto proposes working together with Momoshiki. Yes! It's so goddamn wild. Oh my god. And this chapter is titled, Those Who Are Connected. Inojin recovers from his fatal injury. It seems like Himawari is receiving his favor? Ooh, what? And it also says here for the translation note, the word for favor can mean kindness, friendliness, but also affection or liking for someone / love, for those of you that don't know what favor is. No way, this honey is almost always sold out. Thought so. They happen to have it in stock when I stopped by. That's the kind you like, right, Himawari-chan? You're the best. Thanks, Inojin. The ship! We got a ship! But, ooh. Yamanaka and Inojin, I have a few questions for you. Huh? Rather than questions, I suppose there are things that I wish to confirm. This is just a formality. I already know the answers. What's up with this, frog? You wish to show Uzumaki Himawari your favor as a man, am I correct? Wait, huh? That's plenty. Your reaction says it all. Moving on. You wish to protect her, do you not? Well, that should be obvious. Wouldn't anyone? Very well, that's all I wish to confirm. Hold up. What are you going on about? What even? Our understanding is in agreement. If you want to ask for more details, then come with me. Ooh. Okay. Ooh! It's Kashin Koji! Here we go! Who are you? I'm Kashin Koji. I'm fighting to save this planet from the Shinju. Kashin Koji, a survivor from Kara? I do not mean this as a threat, but this place has no physical entrance. In other words, you have nowhere to run. But don't... Boruto looks like such a gangster here! Oh my god, but don't worry. Once we're done talking, we'll let you go without a scratch. Boruto, okay, remember what I was saying? That for Momoshiki on the color page, it was a little stiff. This is stiff too, because you could have Boruto like leaning over just a teeny bit more, like have his elbow move forward a little bit, or hell, even back a little bit, and then just have him like this. That would be everything. That's all this needs, and it would just be so perfect. Because right now it looks, yeah, it should be moved forward a little bit. That's right, because you need to the side just a teeny bit, because you need to get a little bit more angle. But otherwise, this is really cool. I love how gangsta Boruto looks. But his leg, what is going on with the leg? Oh, speaking of the Shinju, hey, is he all right? Oh, he's reading. Oh my god, that's so me. That is so me. I totally would do this too. And fuck, I do it in live reactions all the time. I do get emotional. I cry. It's why I do these live. One of the many reasons why I do these live reactions. This book is considered to be a novel. It is a mere creative work, but honestly speaking, I underestimated it. It seems as though my heart was moved before I knew it. Yeah, I understand that. You know, something similar happened to you not too long ago. Oh, those were Matsuri's emotions. Through her dealings with Konamaru, she carried various emotions, anger and sadness, as well as a glimpse of love. They're all just like, whatever. Ooh, hello! Bug is looking at waifus! I gained a good deal of knowledge thanks to Matsuri. These tears and the resulting product. Salad and bolts, why? Why did you put ick here? Why? Why ick of all fucking things? Ugh. I wish you had a translation note for why you used ick. I really do, but fucking A, I hate that you used ick here. Ugh. Does it give you the ick? Ugh, fucking A. I wish it was, I would love it, if it was, does it gross you out or something like that. That's what I feel like it should be. No, it's quite interesting. That being said, just this isn't enough. In order to understand love and control it, I need even more information. What a pain. There's way too much of that information stuff. Ida, the woman I made my target, why my instincts chose her. I think I finally get it, the specific reason that is. Oh, let's hear it. The reason I want to devour her, it isn't just because I want her as prey. It's domination. Oh, shit! In other words, I want to make her mine. Her superior genetic information, that is. I don't give a damn about love and all that crap. At the very least, us Shinju as a species should prosper. Don't you think, dude? He wants to fuck freaking and impregnate Ida. Oh my freaking god. Prosper, huh? I see. How interesting. Perhaps that's part of the process to understand love. Oh my freaking god. Dude, I just can't get over. Fun was basically looking like Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition. That's what it was totally giving. I'm like, oh my god. Can you hear me, Shikamaru? Kashin Koji. Wait, who's transmitting this right now? I've enlisted the help of Yamanaka Inojin. Don't worry, it goes without saying that this is an informal transmission. There's no need to worry about the sensory team listening in. I see, but can we talk later? I'm being summoned by the higher-ups. I'm already feeling dispirited enough. The talk is about the higher-ups themselves. In the worst-case scenario, you'll end up losing your position as Hokage. Wait, damn it. I thought that might have been what all this was about. If that actually comes to pass, it will inconvenience me. I will give you as much advice as I can, but the end results rest on you. Proceed with caution. What a drag. I prefer to resign from this position as soon as possible. Pardon the intrusion. Oh, here we go. Here's the higher-ups. Well, it's been quite some time, hasn't it, Lord 8th Dono? Or should I say, temporary Hokage Naru Shikamaru-kun? Gabudono, what business does the person who is second only to the feudal lord have here? Isn't it obvious? Following your own judgment, you enacted a plan of your own accord. This time it's about the mission to the sand. His own judgment? We saw it with our own two eyes. The Daimyo Dono questions whether or not your sense of responsibility as the village chief is adequate. Are you fucking serious? They got the mission. The mission was accomplished. Like, you guys are fucking retarded. The very necessity of the shinobi village's survival has been brought up on the agenda quite frequently as of late. Depending on how things go, we won't be able to resolve this with a mere budget cut. Oh my god. Let's see. As you are already aware, currently our village, or rather the Land of Fire, is under attack by the threat of the Shinju. Unfortunately, they are not an opponent we are able to get through to with mere conversation. While trying to deal with them, I was able to obtain some information. The details of the mission and my selection of personnel were all based on this information. What kind of information? What kind of information is this? I'm sure you are already aware, but I can't explain 10 past you. I'm unable to talk about any particulars. This is for everyone's safety. Its authenticity is rather unreliable, but that being said, there are times when we have to rely on unreliable information while on the front lines. This time, I chose to rely on my instincts and judge that acting on this information was for the best. I was prepared to take responsibility in the off chance that something went wrong. Lord 8th. Well, putting aside the topic of the contents of this information, the biggest problem we have is where it transpired. I highly doubt that this is the case, but your informant doesn't happen to be that traitor Boruto, correct? I've heard that he knows about the Shinju's way of life and habits. There's the rumor that he's connected with shady dealings and whispers that confirm those rumors to be highly plausible. Perhaps you were being fed that information in order to enact a secret plan to cause the downfall of Konoha from the inside. You fuckers! Why are you not, listen, Boruto is giving you good information! You guys are retarded. So that Boruto can escape and enact revenge on the village. You guys are fucking retarded! Please, wait a moment. This way of looking at things is too... Don't, Kodomaru. It's fine, let him speak. This is heading in an advantageous direction for you. Gah. On that mission... Exactly! On that mission, Boruto saved my life. This may be nothing more than a personal opinion. I did not sense any intent that would lead him to harming Konoha. What are you babbling on about, Sarutobi? Are you really taking his side? Motherfucker, he saved his life! Of course you gotta take his side! No, I just think that he has a point. What foolish nonsense. Have you already forgotten he attacked the Hokage? Make no mistake, he is a heinous criminal who is a target for elimination. To listen to the words of such a criminal, surely you jest. God, this is like the fucking shit we just went through with Suo in Solo Leveling Ragnarok, which I'm going to be covering after this. There should be no room for debate over such a thing. And by the way, if you are not reading Solo Leveling Ragnarok, why? It is freaking amazing. But Chief Dono, that's enough, Konomaru. I will admit the mission this time managed to be a success. That being said, the central figure of our village being a mole working for a criminal is a different story. In alignment with the safety of the Land of Fire, I cannot help but say that this is a large problem that directly interferes with the prestige of Konoha. Yamanaka Sai, take Sarutobi Konomaru away. I will interrogate him personally. Understood. Oh god. We will interrogate anyone who comes into contact with Boruto, every single person. During that interrogation session, I wonder whether or not someone purposefully removed Boruto's restraints. There must be an insider who aided him in his escape. We're going to drag him into the open. For the sensory team to connect people without following proper procedure and during a meeting with Konoha's top brass nonetheless, even using mind-only transmission is a strict prohibition. I'm not even sure how many rules we broke doing what we did earlier. Do you guys always do stuff like this? We are being hunted, but we have no choice but to act unofficially. And Inojin, don't forget that you've already willingly offered us your assistance, which is true. Okay, that's where Boruto's foot was, because it looked like it was amputated at the beginning. I was like, what? What is going on with that? Okay, so it was just smoke covering it up. Oh, God, okay. That's why, sorry, the enemy is a bunch that'll use any means necessary. That's why we've also got no choice but to adapt to the enemy's style. Now's not the time to be worried about formalities. Yeah, I wish Boruto was just leaning just a teeny bit more over, just a little bit. It would look so much better, because right now it looks really stiff. Right now, think about what it is you really need to do. Use your head. I understand this because I fought Jura as well. In order to protect everyone from that monster, to protect Himawari-chan, we need firm resolve and strength. Boruto, did you reach an agreement? With Momoshiki, that is. You made some kind of deal with him, didn't you? Don't worry, I'll fulfill my role. That doesn't answer my question! I don't like that attitude of yours. That's my line. You're the one who hid all the important info. There were apparently supposed to be many deaths on that SAM mission. Wait, cut it out, you two. It was, the most certain development that would lead to the awakening of Sarada's Mangekyo Sharingan. That development was more important than avoiding a future where people died. If you have another childlike garbage argument to make, I'll hear you out. Ooh! Ooh! That was harsh. It'd be a waste of time. Hurry up and move the conversation along. Very well. Are you listening, Shikamaru? Update me. Kanemaru was restrained and taken to the interrogation room. It'll probably be my turn before too long now. For the time being, everything is all right. Understood. As soon as something happens, contact me. In order to have the advantage in the next fight, the Hokage needs to be you. This is more of a pain than shit. And about a week from now, the Shinju Mamushi will appear. His target is Ida. I'm going to tell you about Mamushi's ability, or rather how to deal with it. So, ooh. Now Ida's getting down to business. Alright, so when are you planning to confess? To Boruto-kun, that is. Huh? I mean, saying when is a little... Wait, no one said anything about confessing! Oh, shut the fuck up, woman. Huh? What do you mean? That almost sounds like you confessed to Kaki-chan. Wait, you confessed to Kaki-chan back then? Wait, how did it turn into that? Besides, he's got no time to worry about stuff like that right now. I'm scared of saying something weird and making things awkward. How boring. What about you, Kaki-chan? I guess. It depends on the timing. I might just do it spontaneously. Oh my god, I'm so looking forward to it! I won't miss it for the world! I think Sarada might do the same, regardless of what she says. You might be right. There was that incident with the hug and all. What do you mean, incident? But the most important thing is Boruto-kun's feelings. Just like Sarada said, he probably won't have time for this anytime soon. By the way, after letting the love talk bloom this much, it feels weird to say this, but you two are both still my captives, aren't you? Yeah. Technically. Listen closely. Never let them figure you out, especially Damon. Since Ida's charm ability doesn't work on you two, it also puts you in position to be capable of killing her. You understand what this means, right? If he finds out about you, your life might be in danger. I mean, I'm right, aren't I? For you to be sitting in front of me and talking about liking someone other than me. You normally wouldn't be able to come to that conclusion, ever. Ooh, what? Oh, Sarah, that was fucking retarded! Why'd you do that? Oh no. God. Did you try to do something just now, Sarada? Wait, Sarada, is this your prized, Mangekyo, Mangekyo Sharingan? Oh my god, Mangekyo Sharingan? No matter what you try, it's meaningless. Just a waste of effort. If you die before you could see... Oh my god. Just a waste of effort if you die before you could see it through. Oh, the intention, the rush of fear. What will happen to Sarada and Sumaru now that their secret has been discovered? Oh my god, they got busted! Dude, they are so... Dude, you fucking retards! You shouldn't have, where's the poker face? Sarada, you fucking moron! Why did you do that? You know better, woman! man. Oh, God. This is fucking wild. But, dude, so we know Mamushi is coming. We do. We do. But, man, the higher-ups are kind of reminding me of, the Jujutsu, the Jujutsu Sorcerer's higher-ups in Jujutsu Kaisen. That's what it's kind of given, I'm not gonna lie. But, dude, I hope Mabushi crashes the party soon, because I really want to see Damon versus Mabushi. That is gonna be fucking sick. Is Damon versus Mabushi. Especially since he straight up said he wants to dominate Ida. And I know a lot of you want to dominate Ida too. Let's be real. She is fucking hot, so I do not blame any of you, including me, because I would totally do it too. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Boruto content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!